Now I would like to call Sister Hira Fatima for Quranic storytelling.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Hira Fatma from Standard 8, Radiant Public School, Dharampur, Samastipur. Today on this eve, I would like to share with you some reflections on an ayah from Surah Al-Qasas, the 28th Surah of the Quran. The story of Musa alayhi salam is mentioned in many places in the Quran, but in this particular place, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us about the part of his life. Before he speaks with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the mountain of Tur, glimpses of the life of Musa alayhi salam before that event are captured in Surah Al-Qasas. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that وَلَمَّا وَرَدَ مَاءَ مَدْيَنَ وَجَدَ عَلَيْهِ أُمَّةً مِّنَ النَّاسِ يَسْقُونَ وَوَجَدَ مِن دُونِهِمْ امْرَأَتَيْنِ تَذُودَانِ قَالَ مَا خَطْبُكُمَا قَالَتَا لَا نَسْقِي حَتَّى يُصْدِرَ الرِّعَاءُ وَأَبُونَا شَيْخٌ كَبِيرٌ فَجَاءَتْهُ إِحْدَاهُمَا فسقى لهما ثم تولوا إلى الظل فقال ربي إني لما أنزلت إلي من خير فقير فجاءته إحداهما تمشي على استحياء قالت إنا بيدعوك ليجزيك أجر ما سقيت لنا قال لا تخف نجوت من القوم الظالمين. When he arrived at the well of Madian, he found there a crowd of people watering their flocks. And he found, apart from them, two women holding their flocks back. He asked the women, "What is it that troubles you?" They said, "We can't water our flocks until the shepherds take their flocks away. And our father is a very old man." Musa alayhi salam watered their flocks for them and then returned in a shaded place and said, "My Lord, I'm truly in a great need of something good that you might send down to me." Soon thereafter, one of the two women came to him walking bashfully and said, "My father invites you that he may reward you for you having watered our flocks for us." When Musa alayhi salam came to him and told him his whole story, the old man said, "Have no fear, you are now safe from wrongdoing people." So in these ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells the story of Musa alayhi salam when he escaped Egypt. He escaped Egypt because he was wanted for murder. He had punched someone who died by accident. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided him through the desert and he got him all the way to the waters of Madian. There Musa alayhi salam helped two women by watering their sheep. He watered and fed their sheep and then returned in a shaded place and said, فَسَقَى لَهُمَا ثُمَّ تَوَلَّى إِلَى الظِّلِّ فَقَالَ رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتَ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٌ. Musa alayhi salam watered their flocks for them and then returned in a shaded place and said, "My Lord, I'm truly in a great need of any good that you might send down to me." He expected nothing from the women he helped. He didn't ask them for money, for food or for shelter. He expected and depended on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his reward. After some time, he got invited by the father of those two women to their home. And let me tell you what happens. This one dua that he made with sincerity, not only did he get paid, but also he got offered the daughter's hand in marriage. All because he appreciated what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him. So we get the lesson from this chapter that we have to become a people of shukr. We have to become a people of gratitude. We have to learn to be grateful for what we do have and not to focus our attention on what we don't have. If we really internally develop this attitude, as a result of that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide us the whole dunya and whatever is in it. Thank you for listening to me. Jazakallah khair.